Hey everybody, Johnny Be Good here, located in Auburndale, Florida. Coca-Cola company. But in this case, I'm picking up a load of orange juice. Did you guys know that Coca-Cola is not always about soda or, soft drink? They're always, well, they're into a lot of things. One of them is here in Florida, well, actually it's nationwide, but in this case I'm picking up orange juice, and I have just been given my bills here, and this has been my second drop and hook for the day. I've already dropped my empty, and I am now going to hook up with my preloaded trailer bound for Dacula, Georgia, or Dacula or Dracula. And you know what? I forgot to ask them what trailer number this thing is loaded on. Container number 11071. Alright. You guys help me find it, okay? Trailer 11071. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, right there. That's it right there. Trailer 11071. There we go. Now let's see if I can hook up into that thing. By the way, one of the things that I really like about this truck compared to the White Beast is most of the time on the White Beast, when I hook up to a trailer, my truck is always lower than the trailer. In fact, this one is even lower. Whoop. Dang. Somebody dropped this trailer and cranked it down like I've been warning you guys about that, right? They crank it down. That means they raise the trailer way up high because they're scared that if they drop it too low and they pull out, the trailer will go wonk. So what happens is the next guy that hooks up to it, that is empty, like me, I hook up to it, my airbags are not yet inflated. I'm sitting a couple of inches lower on the fifth wheel plate. So now I'm gonna go way out there and crank those dollies down and try doing that on 100-degree weather and 1000% humidity. I tell you what, it ain't fun. But let's... Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta go off duty here. Woo. One thing about this electronic logbook is you can't forget it, otherwise you'll consume your hours. Alright, let's see, what do I gotta do here? Let's turn this thing off. It's set for 35 degrees. And the current temperature right now is 40. See, blue goes on blue. This one here is the electrical umbilical cord. Red goes on red. What else? I need 2 load locks. We got a dolly up. See, somebody cranked this thing down like crazy. I keep telling people, you know, when you drop your trailer, leave about an inch of daylight between your dolly and the ground. That way when the next guy hooks up to it, he actually uses the truck to lift the trailer up. Okay, right now the dolly is about a half an inch higher than the ground. Would have been better if I hooked up to the trailer and the trailer will actually, the truck will actually lift the trailer up. That way there's no tension between the dolly and the ground, and that way I don't have to crank this thing with all my might, right? But some drivers, I don't know why, they can't figure it out. They gotta crank him all the way down. But that's enough. Let's see. Wax on, wax off. Okay, wax off. Put that away. Oh, somebody slid this tandem's way up in the back too. Now I have to break the seal, go inside, oh, it's nice and cold in here. Yes, I could stay in here all summer long. Okay, let's see, I'll show you how this thing works, okay? You go like this, you go like that, and then you go like this. I'll show you one more trick that I do. Alright, since this has already got a tension, right? So what I do is I'll go right next to it like this, and since the wall has already been spread out, now I can really put some tension on. Take this out, and this is another thing that I do. These are called load bars. And that's it. Otherwise, if I go to the security guard and I don't have these load bars, they will not let me get out of here. By the way, look at all these mud flaps here. See, what happens is drivers will back up their trailer all the way to the back, and these mud flaps get caught between the curb and the tires and just rip them right off of there. That's what those mud flaps are for. I bet you there's a whole bunch of them in here. There's a lot of them like that. So whenever you back up a truck, don't back up all the way to the curb. You'll rip your mud flaps right off. Alright, this is raised up. The pins are all released. All I gotta do is slide this all the way up and about 3 or 5 holes. Then we'll be good to go. Oh, it's hot. It is hot. I almost forget to put this on neutral. See, when you put this in gear, when you leave it on gear, it will not start. You gotta put it on neutral. But I'm sure you guys know that already. Alright, let's back this. Okay, by the way, one of the things that I wanted to show you, see that gauge right there? It's by 50 increments. Right now, I can tell you that I am overweight on my drives. That needle has to be about the 65. Then I'll be legal on the truck. If I slide my tandems all the way to the front, and that needle is above 70 or 65, then I know I'm overweight on the truck. Alright, so let's do that. I'm gonna slide those tandems all the way to the front. Now you gotta wait just a little bit more for the air to bleed out. It's getting close, but right there I'm still overweight on my drives. So let's back it up some more. Uh-oh. Looks like I backed up as far as I could, up all the way up in the front, and my needle is still at the 70. It's going to be very, 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 very close. But there's nothing more that I can do about it. So the thing that I had to do now, whoop, you know what? I gotta lock this pins in. Otherwise, if I don't lock this in, see those pins right there? That has to be in the hole. Otherwise, if I don't lock it and I slam my brake, this whole thing will come right off the chassis. That's it. Okay, I gotta do some paperwork, so, and this video is gonna be very, very long. Alright, we'll catch you later. I'll do another video later. I gotta go find me a cat scale and weigh this thing, that way I could be sure. Florida scales are open today, imagine that. And today is Labor Day. We'll catch you later. Peace.